Yeah, I'm built to endure, rooted within her, healed and whole, now I'm stronger for sure. Yeah, she got that truth that'll lift you up. Mindset shifted, yeah, we leveling up. From broken to bold, from tired to lit. Brittany Brown got you rooted in, yeah. Rooted within her, faith, fitness, focus, yeah, I'm built to endure. Rooted within her, peace in my heart and my purpose secure. Rooted within her, faith, fitness, focus, yeah, I'm built to endure. Yeah, I'm built to endure. Peace in my heart and my purpose secure.
Rooted within her, Brittany Brown. Jingle title. Thanks for tuning in to Rooted Within Her, your go-to podcast where we're going to be talking about faith, fitness, and having a focused mindset. I am Brittany Brown. I am a veteran, author, mental health therapist, and relationship coach. And I help divorced women break unhealthy relationship cycles, heal their emotional wounds, and rebuild their identity so they can date God's way. So join us daily as we're going to be talking about faith and fitness and having a focused mindset, where you can join our free community so you can have so many resources to help you so you can heal, rebuild, and date God's way. So make sure you grab your notebook, relax, so we can focus on breaking the cycle within and focus on building a better you, because you deserve the best that life has to offer. Be blessed. Well, welcome to Rooted Within Her. Today we are talking about staying single without settling. Okay, how to stay single and do not settle. Let's start with our scripture of the day. Psalm Numbers 46, verse 10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." Okay, I am God. Be still and know that I am God. And so a lot of times we feel like we need to be doing something. We need to do this. We need to do that. And the reality of it is sometimes it's about you just being still, embracing your season of singleness and being still. And so I was asked this question: are people really ever truly single? And it's kind of funny to me because you have to really ask people, are they really single? You know, so when you meet people, you're like, hey, are you single? Like, not a situationship, not you're married but you have an open marriage. No. Okay, are you truly single? Don't bring me into something that is not completely you being what you are representing yourself as to be. So that's why you got to ask questions. You have to ask questions. And so, when it comes to asking these questions, you have to know, okay, this is what I truly need. This is what I desire. This is where I'm at. And you're going to track where you are. And so the reality of it is we have to look at ourselves, see where we are, what we truly desire. But also, you have to be willing to look at your upbringing and also look at how your parents conceived you and brought you into the world. Because I've had so many people share with me, like, okay, it seems like only married people are attracted to me, or they know there's a certain type of person that's attracted to them. And usually a lot of times we don't even realize this, but depending on, the story of how your parents got together and all of those things, you might find yourself repeating those cycles in your own life until you realize and recognize what it is so you can break that cycle. But when we talk about embracing singleness, we have to be able to do it in a realistic way. And that means you can't compare yourself looking to the left or to the right, but understanding like, this is my journey, this is my lane, and I'm glad to be in the season that I'm in. And so you have to embrace it, because just like there's a time and season for everything, there's a time for you to enjoy your singleness. Like, I literally just spoke at an event for women, and it was about all the different stages that women are in. And when you think about singleness, embrace it. There's a lady who talked about when she was single, she enjoyed her singleness, honey. She was out here, okay? She was living it. And so there is a way for you to really embrace where you are. But if you are in the state of mind where you're single and you're like, oh my gosh, I really want to be with somebody. And then I got my married people who come to their sessions and they say all the time, like, not all the time, but some of them are saying like, well, individually, they say different things than they would with their spouse, some. But they're like, hey, I wish that I was single instead of putting up with all of this. And so you have to really embrace where you are. Are you truly single? Are you happy with being single? Do you want to be in a new season of life? Like, where is it that you are? And if you make those requests known to God, trust me, you will be able to embrace it. If you're like, hey, I don't like this, I don't like being by myself, well, that tells you that you need to be by yourself, because a person does not complete you. I can't tell you how many times that I'm like, look, a person does not complete you. You have to be complete. And so, in order for you to know what you like and who you are, sometimes you got to do that rocking it out by yourself. Not fulfilled with your children, not fulfilled with your siblings and your family and this and that. No, you embracing the time that you have by yourself. That's what's important. You have to be willing to embrace the time that you do have and be by yourself. Find joy and fulfillment alone. You have to resist the pressure to rush into a relationship just to say that you're with somebody. You have to build purpose during those waiting seasons. So, what is it that you have a purpose for living in life? And you have to really understand and trust God's timing for the relationship. His timing is everything. And that's why we don't want to rush things. We want to embrace the season of life that we're in, embrace things as they are, how they are, and just say, hey, it's okay. It is okay to not settle. Because then when you settle, then that brings all other kinds of complaints and situations and this and that. And you feel like, what am I doing here? And I've heard so many women tell me they woke up and was like, what is this? Like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing? And so I've heard people say, well, why don't the other person just leave? Well, why didn't you just leave? The reason that you didn't leave, maybe that's why they stayed. If a person can keep getting the benefits from you, they're not going to leave. Why should they? And so you have to understand that it's okay to embrace singleness. It's not punishment. Okay. This is your season of growth. You have to have joy without rushing things, and understand that I need to be fulfilled with emotional independence, creating a fulfilling life now. And I want you to focus on understanding that it's my purpose over pressure. Nobody's going to pressure me to be in a relationship with them, because the purpose and idea of dating is for marriage, to see if this person is marriage material. And if they're not, then what are you holding on to them for? What? The benefits that they give you? So it's time for you to really focus on your true calling and trusting God's timing. And so as we close today, I want to leave you with this quote. Singleness isn't a waiting room. It's a preparation ground. Singleness is not a waiting room. It's a preparation ground. So embrace this season of singleness. Create a joy list of things that fulfill you now. That is what I want you to do. Create a joy list of things that fulfill you now. And I want you to embrace this season of life that you are in. Be blessed, live your best life. And remember, you don't owe anybody any responsibility. You don't owe anybody any explanation. Nobody's responsible for you and who you are, who you bring around to the table, none of that. People who are all in your business asking you questions at the holiday time about the holiday dinner, about why you're not with the person or why you don't have nobody, that's because their life is just pretty boring, okay? Because if their life was exciting, trust me, they wouldn't be worried about your life and what you're doing. But I want you to embrace this season of staying single without settling. Do not settle. I encourage you not to settle. Test every spirit and do not settle, and have a blessed day.
Yeah, I'm built to endure, rooted within her, healed and whole, now I'm stronger for sure. Yeah. She got that truth that'll lift you up. Mindset shifted, yeah, we leveling up. From broken to bold, from tired to lit. Brittany Brown got you rooted in, yeah. Rooted within her, faith, fitness, focus, yeah, I'm built to endure.